Reverend Reginald Knight has called it quits. The part-time tutor at the Barbados Community College has decided to withdraw his services as a tutor in ethics and citizenship 6 days after being embroiled in a controversy over leaked exam results at the Howells Crossroads St. Michael institution. Answers for the ethics and citizenship exam were leaked to scores of students last Tuesday, forcing the BCC to reschedule the test 2 days later. It was a mistake. I have apologized to the principal and the registrar, a contrite Knight told the nation in an exclusive interview last night. While they understand how the matter happened, I personally did not wish to be seen or to have done anything that would have brought the college into disrepute. I have tendered my resignation, and it should reach the college tomorrow, which is today. And now we turn to Jamaica. A 5-year-old boy and his grandmother were hacked to death by her machete-wielding son, said to be of unsound mind, who went berserk at their family home late Saturday night. The mentally challenged man, Leon White, a 28-year-old laborer, was fatally shot after he reportedly attacked the police with a machete in the former Trelawney Parish capital. The 2 other deceased have been identified as 56-year-old domestic helper Esmeralda Gordon, also called Cully and Jennifer, and her grandson Lavon Walker, 5, who, like White, was of a Share Drive, Martha Bray address. According to a distraught family member, Sheila Spence, about 11 p.m., she was alarmed by the blood-curdling screams coming from the house where the 3 lived. Spence recounted that she rushed towards the house where the cries for mercy grew louder before suddenly subsiding. She then called the Falmouth police, whom she lauded for their quick response. Upon their arrival, the police managed to forcibly gain entry to the house, even after White bolted the doors. Upon entering the house, the police reportedly came under attack from the machete-wielding White. The police managed to escape injury, but White was shot during the confrontation. Spence said the badly mutilated bodies of Gordon and her grandson were found slumped in 2 different rooms in the house in pools of blood. She said that even though White acted violently in the past after refusing to take his medication, she did not expect that he would have butchered his mother and nephew. She also blamed the savage attack by the mentally challenged man on him not taking his medication, citing that only Thursday, a team from the health department had to leave without giving him his shots as he threatened to inflict chop wounds on them. And now we turn to Trinidad and Tobago. The Araima Hindu School on Temple Street has been ordered closed following an upsurge of crime in the community where it is located. On Friday, Ministry of Education officials told the principal and staff no one should enter the school compound until further notice. A meeting with all stakeholders will take place at the Araima Town Hall on Sorzano Street at 5 p.m. today. Parents had expressed concern following the murder of a resident outside the school last week Thursday. Dominic Hollier Amorales, 37, was killed and Desiree Sparkle Lane, 39, was injured when they went to collect rent at a 2-story apartment complex on Temple Street. Police said Amorales slapped one of the men, who then shot him multiple times. Lane was also hit, sustaining gunshot wounds to her shoulder and leg. Ministry officials and police subsequently ordered a lockdown of the school with students and staff inside the building. Since then, parents have not been sending their children to school out of fear for their safety. The burning of a car and firebombing of an apartment and a house near the school in the days after the murder have further compounded the fears of teachers, students, and parents. As a result, the Ministry of Education has suspended classes until further notice. And finally, out of Jamaica, the Reverend Al Miller, pastor of the Fellowship Tabernacle Church in St. Andrew, yesterday used his sermon to appeal to the Universal Service Fund to give churches across Jamaica internet connectivity. If this is done, said Miller, youth having difficulty accessing internet at home and elsewhere would only need to find the nearest church to do so. The USF, which has been connecting Jamaicans to the internet by establishing 7 Wi-Fi hotspots across the island, among other initiatives, celebrated its 14th anniversary with a church service at Fellowship Tabernacle, St. Andrew. Churches should be an integral part of what USF is doing. Begin to use churches to help with your mission of connectivity to make sure that every church is a hot spot and not only hot with the Holy Ghost. If you cannot connect where you are, you can find any church to connect, Miller suggested. Science, Energy and Technology Minister Favor Williams, whose ministry has a responsibility for the USF, said that the entity was not just resting on its good name, but has been improving the lives of Jamaicans. Williams noted that the USF was working to ensure that the country becomes a knowledge-based and digital economy where individuals can secure gainful employment or start businesses using their skills and technical expertise. And that's all for tonight's regional news. I am Amel Griffith reporting for HGP Nightly News.